Lesson 10. Squaring of binomials. Expand and simplify the binomials. Method 1. We're going to look at squaring a binomial using the meaning. In this case, squaring a bracket means multiplying the bracket to itself. So when we have x plus 2 all squared, it means x add 2 times x add 2. If we multiply this out, x times x will give us x squared, x times 2 will give us plus 2x, 2 add x will give us 2 times x will give us 2x, and then 2 times 2 will give us 4, which then simplifies to x squared add 2x add 2x will give us 4x, add our number 4. Second example, we have m plus 3 squared, meaning n plus 3 times by m plus 3, which then gives us m times m is m squared, m times 3 will be 3m, 3 times m will be 3m, and then 3 times 3 will be 9. I'll simplify that to give me m squared plus 6m add 9. Next one, x minus 5 squared means x minus 5 times by x minus 5. And then multiply this out to give me x times x will be x squared, x times minus 5 will be negative 5x, negative 5 times x will give me negative 5x, and negative 5 times negative 5 give me positive 25, which then simplifies to x squared minus 5x minus 5x gives me negative 10x add 25. D. X minus 7 squared means x minus 7 times x minus 7, which would then become x times x will be x squared, x times negative 7 will be negative 7x, then we go to negative 7 times x will give me negative 7x, and negative 7 times negative 7 will give me positive 49, which then gives x squared, negative 7x minus 7x will give us negative 14x plus 49. Now if you look at the way things are happening, you notice that you have twice whatever is here, twice this time, we've got twice this time, we've got twice this time, we've got twice that time, and so on. So we begin to spot the pattern here. What I'm now going to do is to do a generic situation where we are using letters. So let's call that E in this case. So if I was to do E as an example, if I have A add B squared, that becomes A add B and then A add B, the product of that. If I multiply this, A times A will give me A squared, A times B will give me plus AB, then B times A will give me positive AB, then B times B will give me B squared, and then you spot twice here again. So this can then simplify as A squared add 2 lots AB plus B squared. This is simply the identity for A plus B all squared. Identity, I use 3 lines, which makes it a bit different from equals to. Now, a simple way of seeing this, you can see it in words. I'll leave it here so it's easy to see. In words, we can say that square the first term. So I'm squaring the first term, which is that confound here. So A squared, we have the A squared here, plus twice the product of the first and the second term. So the first term and the second term have a product of them, so AB, and twice that takes me to AB, plus the square of the last term plus square of the last term of the second term, which is the b squared. In simple terms, I could have just moved from here straight to there by knowing that I'm squaring the first term, which is a squared. Then I do a times b to give me ab, twice that to give me 2ab, plus I'll square this term to give me b squared.